Good stuff. Now that winter is over, you might notice that your house could use a fresh coat of paint. You're waiting to get at it, whatever it is. But long before you crack open that first bucket of paint, there are very important steps to take to make sure that the paint job that you do lasts for years.
Our partner Adam Helfman of HireItDone.com shows what you need to know whether you do it yourself or hire a contractor for the project.
If you're planning on painting the exterior of your house this season, then we're going to teach you today how to prep your house properly so that you get the very best paint job that's going to last you many years to come. So we're here on the outside of a paint job today, and as you can see, we're prepping the project so that you get the best paint job possible. But today I'm going to show you a couple of key elements that you need to know for your house so that when it's prepped properly, you'll get the very best paint job. So the first thing you got to do to prep your house properly is to power wash the exterior. And the reason why you do that is to remove any built up dust or debris from the previous season. So after you've power washed your house, you need to walk around the perimeter of the house and look for some flaking paint. Then you got to grab your 5-in-1 scraper. So when you use your 5-in-1 scraper, you want to go with the grain on the wood. And what you're doing is you're getting rid of all the peeling paint, and that will allow for a fresh new surface for the paint to adhere to. Now that you've scraped any of the flaking paint around your house, you need to look for the rotting wood. And in this house, around this window right here, as you can see down here, we've got rotting wood. And you can stick your finger all the way in here, and as you can see, it's rotted from all the way in. There's one solution for this, and that is you have to remove this piece of wood and replace it. So the last and one of the most important things you got to do to prep your house properly is to apply caulk. But one thing you can't do is you cannot caulk over caulk. So you need to scrape out the existing old dried out caulk. And the best caulk you should use is either a paintable caulk or a siliconized acrylic caulk. So now that we've learned the key components to a proper paint job, when you're going to hire a painter to paint the outside of your house, you now know what to do. So make sure that the painter tells you how he's going to prep it and compare it to your notes. And remember, the best paint job is the one that's prepped properly.
Great information, Adam. I have to admit though, I'm already tired. I don't see myself doing this on the weekends, but
join the
club, right? But you're back with us with all kinds of tools that we need for proper paint prep for all you weekend warriors. What do you have out here? Okay,
so a lot of people find painting things themselves therapeutic.
Okay.
So if you're that type of person, you want to tackle your exterior paint job, just have at it. But make sure you have the right tools to do it properly.
All right.
Obviously, we just talked about prep work. That is such a key. So again, we brought a couple things today. This is called a 5-in-1 or a 6-in-1, and this tool basically is used for scraping,
getting out that caulking that you were talking about, that sort of thing? Okay.
Yeah. So you need one of those. Here, what you just brought out is a bent scraper, okay? And you can see it's got a little bit of a concave. Okay. And on the bottom, I'll hold it like this. Let's see if I can twist it off. Maybe not. This allows your roller to go in, so you can go really high and get it scraped. So you really have to try and plan ahead of time to eliminate all the trips to the paint store.
Right.
So luckily, like companies like PPG Paints, they have like 17 stores around Metro Detroit. So
you're kind of good. But it's better to have everything you need and then get to work.
And then the other thing is picking the right caulk. Okay. You might not know, but you don't get paintable caulk. You need to get that. So that's important. The other thing is you can't caulk over caulk. A lot of people don't realize that. You have to scrape it out.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, I bet there are a lot of people who are like, I'll just fill this in a little right here, but no.
Do it right or don't do it.
And you know what? If you don't have the patience to do it right and you want to hire a contractor, what are some things that we should consider?
Okay, so again, a lot of people don't want to do it themselves. They want to hire a pro. But the key to hiring a proper painter is in the prep work and how he writes his estimate. So you got to ask a couple questions.
Okay.
When is he going to start the job? How long should the job take? How much deposit should you give him? I never tell anyone give half money down. Give about a 10 or 20% deposit, and then give the second payment upon start.
Upon start, okay.
That way, you haven't given him half the money and then he doesn't show up.
All right, so what should we expect in a quote? Should we expect them to say, hey, I promise to dig out all the old caulking?
Yeah.
What are the things that should be on there?
So one of the things at Hire It Done that we always tell our homeowners is have them write it like a story, a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Right.
And then, after they've given you the proposal, ask them, say, hey, I've never done this, I'm not a pro, can you also include everything not included?
That's a good way to put
it. Some painters may say, oh, we don't clean up after ourselves, we just leave it all over the place. Or we'll just put all the debris, all the rotted wood at the end of the street.
Oh, I see.
So things like that
Okay.
where cleanup included by contractor is important.
Okay, that's good to know. I love that question. Tell me what's not included. All right, so tell me about any deals that you have going on.
Okay, so for all our friends and family of Hire It Done and Live in the D, we are offering a 20% discount on any exterior paint job booked through Hire It Done by the end of April. So you don't have to get the work done by the end of April, but get them out there, get the quote, book it.
All right.
Graduation's coming up, people want the house looking good. Now's the time to be proactive.
Sounds good to me. And Adam, you will be on our Local 4 Facebook page right after the show. Ask Adam what you got going on.
Okay, so we're going to expand the coverage of getting exterior paint work done, but today we're going to give the viewers a couple of tips on the questions the contractors don't want you to ask.
This is awesome. So again, join Adam after the show on the Local 4 Facebook page. And remember, Hire It Done will help you find the right contractor, and the service is free to you. All contractors are pre-screened. And again, catch Adam on the Local 4 Facebook page after the show. Hey guys, over to you.